Hey guys, in this lecture, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your project with an app ID and provisioning profile. First of all, if you're not already a registered Apple developer and do not plan to submit this to the App Store, you will need to skip this step. However, please keep in mind you won't be able to use features such as Game Center. If you are not a registered developer but wish to become one, go ahead and open Apple's developer website at developer.apple.com and register for an iOS Apple developer account. Again, this costs around $99 a year. After you've logged into your account, navigate to the Certificates, Identifiers, and Profiles page. Then click on Certificates. If you have just registered for an account, you will need to create an iOS app development certificate by clicking the Add button and following the provided steps. Once you have a certificate ready, click on the App IDs tab and add a new app. Give your app ID a name. Then make sure you have selected an explicit app ID and enter a unique bundle ID. Make sure this is unique. I like to use OneDreamer.myAppName. Go ahead and click Continue and then submit your app ID. Awesome! Now go ahead and open iTunes Connect in your web browser. We are going to be creating a new app with our bundle ID. Please note we will be entering temporary details in most of the following fields, and all of them can be changed at a later time, besides our bundle ID. Click on the Manage Your Apps link. Then click the Add New App button in the top left-hand corner. Here, you will need to enter an app name. Don't worry if you're unsure what to name your app, as we can change it later on before we submit the app. Go ahead and enter a unique SKU number. I'm just going to enter com.onedreamer.cuterush. Now go ahead and enter the bundle ID which we just created earlier. This cannot be changed, so please ensure you choose the correct one. Go ahead and click Continue. Go ahead and select a price tier and availability date. I'm going to make my app free and choose a date far in the future. Click the Continue button when you're ready. This next section will contain general information about our app. We're just going to enter anything to get through. Don't worry, we can modify this section later. When you get to the Upload section, you will need to provide at least one image in order to proceed. I've provided temporary images you can use in the description. Please note these are not permanent and you can update them before you submit your app to the App Store. When you're done, click Save. Your app is now a draft in iTunes Connect. Great work! Now we're going to create a development provisioning profile. Navigate back to your Apple developer account and select the Provisioning Profiles tab in the bottom left corner. Go ahead and click the Add button and select iOS App Development. Then click Continue and choose your app ID from the drop-down menu. Click Continue and select your iOS development certificate. Select the devices you are planning on developing with. You can add more from the Devices tab if you need to. Once you're done, click Continue and enter in a profile name. Click Generate and a new profile will be ready to download in a few seconds. Awesome! Now download the profile and install it on your computer. Open your project in Xcode and highlight your project in the Project Navigator column. Select your target and click on the Build Settings tab. Scroll down and locate the Code Signing selection. Here, we have to change our provisioning profile to the one we created earlier and also change our code signing identifier to our development certificate. Great! Now the last thing we have to do is click on the General tab and change the bundle identifier to the bundle identifier we created earlier. Go ahead and run your project in the simulator. If all went well, we should have the project running with your new development profile and bundle ID. That concludes setting up the app. In the next section, we will get to the more fun and practical parts where you will get to customize your project. Hope to see you there.